Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Wendy, and this is Annie, Eric, and Abel. We are the representatives of our small community, Suja, here today to convince you that Tytus will be a necessary step forward in our town's development. This town hall meeting has been a heated clash between four groups thus far, but we would like to present ourselves in a different light. Our community will be the most affected by the decision today, so please take a moment with us and take a step in our shoes.
Thank you, Wendy. Every day in the Suja Elementary School, I see kids, even upwards of ages 9 and 10, struggle with simple reading and writing skills. And without the proper and adequate programs to support them, our children are growing up increasingly frustrated with themselves. And more of them are choosing to end their education entirely. In the past, Tytus has committed to working with schools around their plants to develop literacy in the area. And a literacy program for our school would actually increase the students' future employability and decrease their likelihood of criminal activity, which are two huge concerns in our community. The company has also committed to awarding education grants which to all ages, which would boost a failing confidence in the young students looking towards post-secondary education. Similar companies have invested in local telethons and sporting events and cultural events, and this is the long-term commitment that, as residents of Suja, we feel is needed in our community. We hope that with your support, our community can ensure this lasting growth.
Good evening. Dear audience, regarding environmental impact. As local citizens, we inherently value the environmental health of our community, but we also believe that this plant poses no dangerous threats to it. Of course, there are environmental impacts, but those exist across all industries. The chloride method for refinement is 15 times cleaner than the sulfate method, and this gives us further power to mitigate environmental impact. Titanium processing isn't necessarily a dirty word, and we will pursue the cleanest sense of it by planning the implementation of this chloride method. To add to that, there is global environmental benefit in having the Tytus plant here off the coast of British Columbia. Currently, countries like China must ship titanium dioxide to larger consumers here in North America, whether that be in raw form or in the form of products. Building the plant here drastically cuts down on environmental costs of transportation. From an environmental standpoint, it makes sense both globally and locally. And if that isn't environmentally viable, then I don't know what is.
Allowing the company to build a factory in BC will also be beneficial to the faltering economy. By keeping the whole process of extracting and refining titanium local, we also keep the money local, making it easier for the economy to keep running. This will also provide jobs for people, as well as train them, countering the rapidly ascending unemployment rate in our town. Construction and production at the Tytus plant will also provide an increase of jobs in the area, a majority of which would be long-term. A similar company, Rio Tinto Alcan, still employs around 1/3 of the Kitimat workforce 50 years after it helped jumpstart the community and provides another 2,100 jobs indirect.
By this time, you may be wondering what the slips of paper behind your seats are for. Well, they are handwritten letters from our community. And finally, we have a special presentation for you tonight to welcome Tytus to our town.
I just don't want to have to leave this place.
I just want to be able to put dinner on the table.
I just want a job.
Thank you.